Good morning. I will now call the March 8th, 2023 San Diego County Board of Supervisors special meeting to order. As a reminder, according to the board rules and procedures, audience members should not whistle, clap, stomp feet, or anything that disrupts the proceedings. Clerk, can you call the roll, please?
Thank you, Chairwoman Vargas. Supervisor Anderson.
Hold on. Aye.
Great. Thank you. Supervisor Fletcher.
Here.
Supervisor
Come on.
Desmond.
Here.
Vice Chair Lawson-Remer. And Chairwoman Vargas.
Vargas here. The only item on the agenda for the special meeting is a closed session matter. Clerk, can you please call the members of the public that requested to speak on the closed session item?
Thank you, Chairwoman Vargas. We have 4 requests to speak on the closed session matter. Any members of the public that requested to speak on this item by phone, please dial into the conference line now using the instructions that were provided to you. All of the speakers have requested to speak by phones. We'll just give them a moment to dial in. For those that requested to speak by phone, when it is your turn to speak, you'll be unmuted and you will hear a recording that will tell you to begin your comments after the beep. I'd remind the callers they should mute their TV or live video stream before they begin speaking. We'll start with our first caller.
This is Truth, the fourth wall breaker. I'm actually calling in from the back of the chambers right now. Just kidding. What's wrong with all of you fools fell for that? Something I learned yesterday from having gone to speak in person is that the wannabe blue blood supervisors can eat and drink all they want during the meeting, while the public is not allowed any food or drinks inside the chambers. That's a reference to drink Nazi Joe Ramos. He wouldn't even let me enjoy my Mexican hot chocolate for a lousy 15-minute meeting. He's got nothing better to do. So to sum up this item, you supervisors displayed your usual unethical behavior by keeping people in the dark about what this agenda item is really about. Only those who pay close attention, such as myself, knew that it was about you all deciding in closed session who the next county chief administrative officer would be. So will the public ever be told what this 3-day item was about? Will the results be announced? Just like the county employee engagement survey, does it even matter?
It makes no difference which one of us you vote for. Either way, your planet is doomed. Doomed!
Well, a refreshingly frank response there.
So I'm doomed to die, and I'll never even get to punch whoever's responsible?
And it's because these supervisors' choice and not the people. Whoever it is will inevitably financially sign off on items and put forward recommendations that will continue to encroach upon our rights, violate our laws, and put us into more debt and inflation-causing emergencies that will once again lead to countless suicides, lost businesses, jobs, homes, and families. All for a $566,000 paycheck. Just another overpaid tovarish, a colleague in crime. But if anyone wants to know who's probably the real decider of who the new CAO will be, just look up the California State Association of Counties San Diego Chief Administrative Officer job listing for 2022. Another unelected regional governance group usurping our local government. It's right on the site.
Thank you. We'll now hear from the next caller.
Paul Henkin, pronouns tick, tack, and talk. The bottom line in these proceedings is that we're all adults and should be treated as such. This includes things like not burying items of public importance in a consent calendar. This includes not using stilted language in the agendas. This includes not usurping federal powers. I think this administration is now making slow progress toward improving, if not restoring, the constitutionally guaranteed right of participation in board matters. Of course, I wish it was faster progress. But there are weaknesses, like finding out what these special meetings are actually about. And were, in fact, their reportable actions, although I'm glad to see that they were finally included in the video. However, I have great hope that you have found or will find and appoint someone who is at ease equally with the people and with the political and legal systems, someone who will justify the motto, quote, the noblest motive is the public good, unquote. Look up, people, like never before. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll now hear from the next caller.
I use the name Audra. So again, this is a very important position that's going to be filled. This person actually does take an oath, so I'm hoping that this person will uphold the Constitution, but you guys aren't. Everybody is usurping their oath and totally obfuscating it. But it makes me wonder why Helen is no longer going to be there. Was she unhappy? Were you unhappy with her? You seem to trade positions quite a bit on that board with especially the county council. You've already gone through a couple of those since you guys have been here. And it's a wonder why. Are they not doing your bidding? Do they not want to? Who knows? But this position should be something that the people have a say in because they're spending the money and have the top executive position in the county, especially when we have 15-minute cities and different things coming into play that are totally unconstitutional, especially like the San Diego PD putting in its license plate reading cameras. These people should be concentrating on protecting the people, not totally usurping all of their rights constitutionally, taking away every freedom while you guys build up constructs around us. This shouldn't be something that you guys are doing in secret. This should be an elected position, but it's not. However, I don't have any faith that you guys are going to pick somebody that's going to do right by the people. And evidently, the CAO has to be the one that allows this forum of engagement that I want to do with you guys. So I'm hoping whoever it is willing to communicate and set that up because you guys talk about engagement and that you want it to be diverse, equitable, inclusive. So that would be something that you guys could do that would show that you're really about what you claim that you are. Otherwise, we all know that you're full of crap and everything you're going to do is going to continue to destroy this county and, you know, people's lives. So hopefully one day you will and see that what you're doing is.
Thank you. And Chairwoman Vargas, that concludes public comment on this item.
Thank you, everyone who was able to provide public comment today. Before I conclude the meeting, I just want to say happy International Women's Day to everyone, and the struggle continues, and we'll continue to advocate to make sure that we have gender equity and parity for women, not only in San Diego County, but across the state and the country. So with that, I conclude this meeting, and we're going to adjourn to closed session. Thank you.
The board will now recess into closed session. If there are any reportable actions, that will be reported out after the conclusion of closed session today.